everyone, it's Mary from PsychicSoulmateReading.com. Today I'm going to be doing a tarot card reading for you for week December 4th to December 11th. And mind you, I have to tell you that this reading is not necessarily for that week. It can also be if you happenly just landed on this channel and you are watching this video and it's after the day. It could be a year from now. Now, also, it's not just for one person. It's actually a collective. I'm making this video for everybody. I've gotten some emails, people asking me, so is this reading specifically for me? Well, actually, yes. But it's also for everybody that is drawn to view it. That is how it works, the law of attraction, okay? Today I'm using the Thelema Tarot. This is what I use normally all the time when I do my readings and when, all the time. But I've been working, I work with different decks. As you see, I have tons and tons of decks. I just love to play with oracle cards, and I love the artwork and the messages that every deck that I have has a different energy to it. And when I work with the Thelema, I feel that it's going really to the core of what we need to know, or what I need to know, or what the person needs to know. It all depends on the person though, okay? And so today I felt the need to use these cards for you. And so before we begin, I'm going to say a really quick prayer, and this is also just to clear the energies and to allow the energy to come through me to give to you the message through you to you. Okay, so calling on to a higher power, calling on to God, calling on to Jesus, the angels, the ascended masters. Give us a message that we need to know. What is it that we need to know for our highest good and everybody that is viewing this? Okay. All right. Yes, we've had an interesting week. I know it's the holiday season, and I know it's just everything is starting to go crazy busy, right? Oh, I should be concentrating. Sorry, that's the way it works. Sometimes we can just chat. I can chat away. Okay, so what do we need to know for our week? So just clearing the energy. Okay. Cutting them in 3. Okay, so let's see, we got the 5 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Star, and I'm just going to pick one more, the Hermit. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right, so the 5 of Cups, I'm going to show you without the glare of the light, if you can see that. As you can see, the 5 of Cups, she has her hand on her face, and she's like saying, oh no, why is this happening to me? It's an anxiety feeling. It's a feeling of like a disappointment. She's feeling really disappointed. She's feeling, I should say, not she's feeling, but it's a message for all of us, even for me. It's everything relates to everything that's going around us right now. So it's relating to something has left you feeling a little bit disappointed in your heart, and you're feeling a bit like, oh, why did that happen? Oh no, like it's almost like your mind is telling you that your mind is making it worse than really what it is. Our minds tend to do that. I call it the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde syndrome, because we can be really happy one minute and then all of a sudden our minds just tell us, well, what if this happens, and what if that happens, and oh no, or something triggers us. It's basically a trigger that makes us feel, oh, it makes us feel like our life is falling apart, or something is this person isn't my person that I'm in love with is not calling me, and why is this person not responding to my texts, or why am I feeling disconnected from this person, or just something feels like we're not connecting. It's just an energy that you're feeling, why is this person not connecting? But actually there's 2 cups that are right side up. If you see this card, there's 3 cups that are down. That's the disappointment. That's what you're looking at, but there's actually 2 cups. So there's always more to the situation than meets the eye. Remember that about someone when it comes to love. A lot of times we're thinking that it's us, that it's towards us. But you have to remember, sometimes a person's having a bad day, a bad week, and what they're feeling is kind of like reflecting onto us and making us making us feel like, oh, it's our fault, or what did I do, and making us, bringing those anxiety feelings, if you understand what I mean. It's bringing all these emotions up, of like you're feeling like just like scared and afraid. But that's just not the way it is. It's actually not. It's actually an illusion. That's also what the Five of Cups represents. It represents an illusion too. So you always have to give the person the benefit of doubt. Maybe there's something going on, and maybe the person's having like that's what I'm feeling really strong to tell you. Somebody's having a really bad day, and yeah, it's not right when somebody takes out their frustration on you as well. Like if somebody just starts to like get mad at you for no reason and just attacks you in some way, and just like says some mean things, you know, like, or just like abusive behavior. There's no excuse for that. Yes, I'm saying there's no excuse, but there's no reason why you should take it, because that's toxic energy. And so I don't know, I'm getting something that is telling me that you gotta just honor yourself and maybe detach yourself from that energy, and just know that it's not you and it's not the person, it's just energy and stuff going on. Sometimes there's just things trigger us, and depression, and it makes all kinds of things come up, okay? So that's what that's telling you. The Queen of Pentacles is in the present, and the Queen of Pentacles, oh, hey, Dave's here. Yes, come on in. Come on in. Have a seat. Sure. Have a seat. You all know Dave. Great. I'm glad to see you back.
Oh.
Yeah.
See me back from what?
Well, I saw you earlier today.
Oh.
Yeah. We work from home, so Dave works in his office and I work in my office, so we don't see each other. Okay, back to the reading. We see each other, but we cross paths in the hallway. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. We got the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful card. She's earthy. She is actually telling you to connect to your spirit, connect to you, take your own power back. Don't allow anything to take you away from your true self, to who you truly are. Now, when I say that, I mean that in a way of just acknowledge that you are strong, that you are grounded, that you are beautiful. It's a very root chakra card, so it's like it tells you to relate to your roots and to be grounded, or to do what you can to ground yourself. Like, get out of the illusion, get out of the scatteredness, get out of all of those energies that I was talking about with the Five of Cups, which is an illusion. So you have to just get yourself there. Now that's also, she's a Capricorn woman, so we're entering, actually no, we're in the sign of Sagittarius, but we're going to be going into Capricorn. So it's just telling you to just get grounded and to get in touch with nature. I don't know, I'm getting the image of a tree, maybe because I have a Christmas tree that's right in front of me, but I'm just suggesting something. If you can, go get your hands into nature if you can. When I say nature, I mean like maybe do some gardening, or maybe not doing some gardening. Okay. What I mean by that is get into nature, go take a walk in nature. It might be a little cold, just put a jacket on and go. I mean, if in the part where I'm living in the world, it's winter, it's going into winter.
Not getting there. So maybe it might be summer, spring and summer to you. Yeah, exactly. So, or go touch a plant. I'm all in for that. Okay. So, but basically get into nature, do some cooking, maybe some baking. Yes. Do something that deals with the earth. And also what's really good is aromatherapy too, like having a nice diffuser. I have a diffuser right here with some nice beautiful oil smelling, and just having that aroma going on, and or just touching some crystals. There you go. He's got one right here. Oh, he's really in sync. And that's a Herkimer diamond. Herkimer diamond.
Yeah. Yeah, the oil that I recommend for grounding, it's one of my favorites, is actually patchouli. And patchouli oil is amazing for it. I'm just gonna go and see if I can, well, maybe I can't grab it, but anyways, by doTERRA. It's amazing. And anyways, it would be a good oil to just diffuse in your diffuser to help you get grounded and to connect with your feet. I think I said that before about patchouli. It's one of my favorites. Like I said, it's a really good one for if you're feeling all of those emotions. So we got the star, and the star tells us that everything's gonna be all right. I got that song in my mind, just came up. Every little thing is gonna be all right. Dave, can you sing? Help us out. Don't worry.
Oh yeah. Don't you worry.
about a thing.
Every little
'Cause
thing.
every little thing is gonna be alright.
So don't worry, exactly, because everything's gonna be all right. And you might be feeling a lot of pressure over the holidays, feeling a bit stressed, like I have to do Christmas shopping, I have to do, or Hanukkah, or Kwanzaa, whatever you're celebrating, or maybe you just don't want to celebrate it. Like you're just feeling, it's a commercialized holiday and I just don't want to. Well, you know what? You don't have to buy gifts. You really don't. You can make gifts. You can do other things. You can volunteer. You can use your time for other things. Or you can just take the time to...
Give gifts to yourself.
Relax. Go for a nice pedicure or a manicure and, go get a massage. Do something for yourself. Like acknowledge the holiday season. And, there's times maybe you'll find that you're feeling a little bit depressed because of this time. Well, that's what even more so, to love yourself. Put the love into you. Nurture that little child inside of yourself and say it's going to be okay. Just the song that we just sang to you. Listen to that in your mind. Everything's going to be okay. The star says there's hope and there's things that are opening up for you. So this is what you're probably feeling at the beginning of the week. I pulled one more card and that was just to help us to balance this off, and it was the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is learning. So it's telling you maybe pick up a book, maybe get some reading going, or just like go within. Try doing a little bit of meditation and like walking, where Queen of Pentacles was suggesting, do a walking meditation where you just absorb nature and just go for a nice little walk and just, connect with yourself and learn. It's about learning about yourself. Now, Dave is also a reader as well, and I know I'm putting him on the spot, but what do you get from this?
I'm a student of life. I see a little bit of frustration in the form of some challenges, but they're mostly mental, and your guides don't want you, or your higher self, whatever you believe, that's your spiritual essence, your spiritual nature, doesn't want you to get caught up in it, because it's temporary. Life ebbs and flows, just like the water comes in, the water goes out. We have different seasons. Yes. Right now, it's just an ebb and a flow. It might feel frustrating, but that's just your mind. If you actually tune into the rhythm, it's like a layer deeper than that. You'll find that you start to relax and you begin to spontaneously and just naturally open to the season that's coming. Not because you feel like you should, or you're under pressure, or you have to buy this gift and that gift and that gift. There may be some of that going on the surface, but you will be more present for buying presents.
Being present.
You'll just feel more relaxed about it overall, and you'll feel better about yourself, and you'll be able to give yourself the best gift you could ever give yourself, which is some peace of mind and just peace in the present moment, no matter what's going on around you. And you definitely have a lot of support. I see a lot of support in spiritual realms, spiritual beings, and your higher self, etc. Again, whatever your version of how you believe or understand the universe, there's a lot of support around you. And that's what I see. And whatever Mary said, I'm sure was amazing. Yeah. All of it. So
yeah, well, you put all of it together, and that's how it works. It's like, like you can be like listening to the reading, and some things will just jump out at you, and you'll say, oh, that's coming into my mind, because that's how it works. That's how it all works. And that's what the cards are all about. See, these cards, they have pictures, and they trigger memories. And that's like we see pictures of a movie screen in our mind, or just a memory, or something comes into our mind and says, yeah, or something, tells
right now I'm getting something while I was talking to certain things I was saying, and it's still going on now, I'm buzzing in my left ear. So that's also something that's a sign that higher forces are communicating with you.
That's right. When you hear a buzzing, it's like a bee, like a bee or something. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, I'm getting that too. It's like when you get that, and sometimes you'll get chills, and like all these sensations that come through is actually like a message being told to you something important, that you need to listen. And sometimes when you don't listen, the universe, or things happen to us when we do not see. I can tell you a story I'll just go really quickly. I had a retinal detachment on my eye, and it happened because I was not listening to what my guides were telling me. This was years ago. And I actually wanted to close off because I saw too much. I basically didn't want to develop my, I've been a reader all my life. And for a little while, I just needed to take a break. So what happened is I started to teach Zumba. And I just turned off doing readings. I turned off doing healings just for a while. I mean, I was doing it, but I was basically focusing on the fitness part, and I did not want to do that. I wanted to do it, but I just didn't want to. I wanted to focus my energy. Okay, I know I'm rambling on, and I said I was going to make it really quick, but I didn't listen. And so for a year and a half, I kept seeing a flashing light over and over all day long. And then before you know it, a little thing right here, a curtain, it kind of looked like if I had my hair in my eyes like that. I can see half of Dave's head. And I went and got it checked, and they said, no, there's nothing wrong. And then 6 months later, I started to see fireworks. Now, mind you, I see these things all the time. I see angels, I see beings, I see spirits, I see dead people. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But from the Sixth Sense, anyways. I do see stuff like crazy. So I thought, okay, well, according to the internet, my eye doctor said, don't read the internet anymore. The internet said that you get a retinal and you get all the symptoms. When you see all these things, within a few days, you go blind. Well, I had this for a year and a half. So I thought, can't be. And, one of my good friends, she recommended a doctor. Mind you, I walked to class and walked back. It was the same eye doctor that I've been seeing posters that have been telling me to come in there. It says, open your eyes. Posters that said, open your eyes. I wouldn't do that. So anyways, I went there and I got it checked, and I ended up emergency surgery on my eye, and it's perfect. I see a lot of floaters, but I'm perfect. It's my right eye. And that was because I wasn't listening. And my guides were saying, we're trying to talk to you, but you're not listening. And they were trying to tell me about certain individuals that were in my life that were actually vampires. And there's a lot of, it goes on, I can explain to you, and I can go on and on about what they were trying to tell me. And then I finally did, and you know what? Life just opened up for me. It was the best thing that can ever happen to me, because I allowed everything to open up, and I started to get back into my work and started to do the work that I love to do, what's in my heart, and helping people, reading. Teaching Zumba was helping people, but I was actually trying to not see so much, and if that makes any sense. So it's all good. So we have to pay attention to the signs that we get. We have to the signs are always, the guides are our guides, our spirit guides, the angels, higher beings, whatever you want to call them. They are always talking to us. You are not alone. I'm going to tell you right now, you are not alone. There's so much protection around you. The angels, spirit guides, they want to talk to you. They want you to connect with them. All you need to do is just be open, and don't let daily life stop you from just sitting calm. And so what's the best way to connect to these spirit guides,
well,
Dave?
For me, it's just to stop, pause, and take a breath, and
that's it.
That's really it. And then I may also ask for help in some way as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go in more in depth than that, but really just stopping and taking a breath, just
that's it.
Because your mind is going,
right.
And just pausing to get it to slow down just for that few breaths is enough for new creativity, new information to come in. Otherwise, we can tend to repeat the same patterns all the time. So that's why it's important to take a breath here and there, and just use your senses and try to not be in your mind all the time.
Yes. A really good way also is with crystals.
Yeah.
Holding on to a crystal.
Beautiful.
I'm going to go grab an oil so I can show you. Here's my patchouli. I had to get it out. Something was telling me you got to get it out. This is what I do. Take a drop. I just do that. Take a drop. And then what you do is you rub your hands together, where you get your hands really warm. It's going to smells really nice. And then what you do is you cup your face and just take a nice deep inhale. take another one. And just, then that'll help you to get grounded and get connected to your spirit. And what I'm using is doTERRA's patchouli, and you can't really see that with the light. And this stuff is liquid gold. It's magic when it comes to connecting. So yeah, and if you're interested, I can tell you how to order this. Okay, it's very simple. And anyways, I hope our reading was helpful to you. Sorry, it went on a little of me rambling, but I think that is what you needed to hear today, because everything that goes on is a message for you and for me and for Dave, for all of us. It's a collective. It's a beautiful thing. We're all connected. We're all from the same tribe, and there's lots of love. And you just have to open your heart and feel the love that we're sending to you, because we put our hearts into this, and we hope that you can feel the love that we're feeling towards you, sending towards you, and we feel it from you. And anyways, it's a beautiful thing. And I have a little kitty cat that's just, he's hungry, and you hear him? I don't think, well, anyways, it's all good. So you have yourself a beautiful day. Oh, before I go, don't forget to visit my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com, and I have a 1 free question that I'm offering. Now, I know I said I was going to take it off, but I may just leave it on just for a couple of more days. And if you want to get a free reading from me, I am offering it right now. But remember, it's only for people that have never subscribed to my newsletter. Don't unsubscribe to resubscribe or update your preferences, or you know what I mean. And I understand that people think, okay, I want to get another reading. It's for new subscribers only, okay? And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be adding more stuff like this and some tutorials and some other stuff. I'm planning to do a YouTube live, me and Dave, very soon, where I'm gonna answer your questions. Oh, yeah, I just told them. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna be answering your questions and talking to you. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. I got lots of stuff going on and all excited.
You mean Facebook Live or YouTube?
Facebook Live, YouTube Live. I have lots of little gadgets, so I'm just going to put them all here, and I'm just going to do the best I can within that hour to talk to everybody. So stay tuned for that, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So anyways, you have yourself a beautiful day. Peace, blessings.
Much peace.
Namaste.
Namaste.